So if you're troubleshooting the sound on a Rastan, if you go into the sound test menu and sound 0A, it's the jumping sound, okay? So you flick dip switch number 3 on, turn the machine, turn it on, and then check your sound test. So you choose up and down and you press start button to play the sound. So the jumping sound comes from this, that's the jump, and it comes from this. So if this is dead, you won't get the jumping sound. Now if you have no music but you have jumping sound, well, it could be this, or it could be this Yamaha 3012. So what you can do on this one is have a look at the schematic 3012, and if you have some activity on these pins but you've nothing on this side, so in my case some of these were floating or else they were stuck either high or low, so replacing that, and then once you see activity on this, then you know that's good. If you still have no sound or it's very low, it's this one, IC100. That's a TL074. Yeah, so in this case I had a bad one of these and a bad one of these, so I have to swap them both out, and now yeah, now it's working fine. Put the dip switch back to normal, give it a restart. So yeah, a bit of a monster repair, this one. Mainly bad rams, bad clock on the input. So if you have bad sync, check this. In my one, it wasn't. It's a clock divider, and it wasn't dividing. It was just passing through. It's a bit of a weird clock. It's 26 megahertz. So thankfully nothing blew up, even though it was passing 26 megahertz into all the customs. So that was bad. We had two bad rams here, I think. Yeah, that's the original. That's the original. Those two are bad. Two bad rams over here. We had bad ram here. That's the bad ram where it's for sound, but if your game boots but all you get is the left hand side of the frame, then that's your bad ram. These are actually fine, but I checked them anyway. And then we had another bad ram here. So yeah, overall it was hardly worth fixing, was it? Rams, all these bad. I even had a case where the new RAM I put in tested good on one of the testers, but then was actually bad. What's this one? Oh yeah, this is our Yamaha. Oh, this is our clock divider that was bad. It's an ALS. There's our Yamaha 3012 that was bad. And then we have our TL074. Yeah. Hardly worth fixing, man, but it's a good game. So this is the Rastan game I fixed a few months ago. Just power it on there, make sure it's still working. It is still working, but colours are a bit flashy and the sound isn't great. Probably needs a bit more work, but anyway, powering on. And the reason for this is we have a new Rainbow Islands and Rastan Multi from Tailsnic and Darksoft over on Arcade Projects. So we're going to install this and hopefully pay a bit of Rainbow Islands. This is the Rastan Rainbow Islands multi-assembled. So you remove these ROMs and put this in instead. 2 ROMs at the back, replace with that. Another ROM here you replace, and then you put the main board in. Link the 2 of them together with that cable, and then finally you have 2 small cables here. You link to IC23 pin 7 and IC24 pin 12. So you just solder those on, and then also there's a gal pal to replace there. So that should be it. Let's power on and see how we get on. Okay, so that's running now. Sprites look good, but background sprites are perfect, but background tiles. Something got to do with this then, obviously. I'll try to reseat it. Yeah, it turns out on the tiles, when I was sitting this in, one of the pins was out of the socket. I bent off and actually it snapped off. So I've done a bit of a bush fix here. Just put some machine pin headers on the end, and that one there is soldered on the fresh one. Let's give it another go. Looking good. Have a set the Rastan. Awesome. Let's try Rainbow Islands. Change that dip switch there, number 1. Awesome. I've been playing around with the dip switches. Off, off, off gives you standard Rainbow Islands. Off, on, off gives you the extra version. And you can look up, that's kind of different, a different enemy layout. Different boss arrangement. And then the other ones I've tried has been on, off, off, which is Rastan, and that's a Japanese version, which is different to the international one that has the intro that gives you Rastan's story and background. So yeah, it's actually called Rastan Saga. I'm gonna have a go at that now in a few minutes. Good stuff, guys.